Hello, everybody. It's Cheri, and I'm in the studio. I made it. I made it through all the snow. I can't believe it. I actually was going to go live at the house, but I needed yarn, and my yarn is here, so I'm here. Hello to all of you, and I just have to say, I see this huge, like, orange thing, like, in my face. Thank you so much, Crafty Math Chick. I hopped on, and I saw that, and I'm like, whoa, that just made my day, because I was kind of feeling a little under the weather. You're just so sweet. Wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas, Cheri, and a happy and healthy New Year, too. Thank you for all the helpful videos and inspiration. You didn't have to do that, but I so appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for your support, and thank you for being here. I so appreciate you. As you're hopping on, everybody, tell me hello. Tell me where you're watching from. I should be snowed in today. Actually, the roads were not that bad. Like, all the schools are closed, like, everywhere. And our road was a little bit, and the visibility is kind of bad because it's so cold out, but it wasn't too bad driving in. Honestly, it wasn't really that bad. Now, I parked behind the building here, and I'm hoping that I can get out because I kind of got into like some really deep stuff. So we'll see. Mr. Bant's coming in later, so he can help me if I get stuck. All right, let's see. We have Tater Tots #1 fan, or is it one number fan? Hi to you watching over there on the YouTube. Lisa Whaley. Hi, Lisa Whaley. How are you? Crafty Math Chick, thank you again. You are so awesome. Hoping I can make it today, but those antihistamines are strong. Oh, I hear you. I feel like I need a little something. I need something. I'm feeling a little icky. Just not feeling 100%. I got my coffee, though, and maybe that'll cheer me up a bit and give me a little bit of oomph that I need. Hello, Megan. How are you, Pumpkin Bee Creations? Hope you're having a good day too. Tried a new coffee creamer. It's frosted gingerbread. Tastes like gingerbread chai from Starbucks. Ooh, I bet that's good. You know what? I generally don't put, like, when I make coffee at home, I don't put creamer in my coffee ever. I just put cane sugar, a little bit of cane sugar. And Mr. Bayat got, because he's a creamer guy, and some of the other kids put creamer in their coffee, or I should say they put coffee in their creamer. Because they have more cream than coffee, I think. But we got dark peppermint chocolate or whatever, and guys, it's not good. Like, if I go out to get coffee, like down the road here, Starbucks, I always get usually a vanilla latte. I'm pretty boring. But even I'm thinking about getting vanilla syrup at home. I think I would like to try that, but it's not the same if it's not done with espresso, right? Like the latte part. I don't know. But I've been doing varieties of coffee. This is like the Black Rifle, I think, that I've got in here now, a pod. I've gotten to where I like making a pot. I'm trying to get away from using the pods, but then I drink more coffee if I make a pot of coffee. Pam, Tyler, how are you? I got some questions for all of you guys too. There's an app I want to talk to you guys about. I did some knitting today, guys. I gotta tell you my knitting story. You'll laugh at me. Tell you here in just a sec. Sandy Sanchez, hello to you. And if you have any questions about anything, Siri just turned on. Siri's on. Siri, go bye-bye.
That's my line.
That's my line. I don't understand. Whatever. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's so snowy, and the birds are like eating us out of house and home. Mr. Bant, Siri, I don't need you. Thank you. It keeps turning on. We keep filling up the feeders, and it's insane. But I feel bad for them because they can't get to anything because all of the snow. But when we first moved into the house, I was concerned because we had so much wildlife at the other house, like all kinds. And so we brought all the bird feeders, stuff with us, obviously. And so we set them all up, and it was like days. I kept watching the feeders, and I'm like, we have no birds. There are no birds here. Well, once they found it, then wow. And now they're eating way more seed than they did at the other house, partially because it's winter time and it's cold out. It's freezing cold. I don't know about you, Sandy, but it's freezing cold. Sandy's in California, though. I don't think it's freezing cold where Sandy's at. Let's see. Margot. Could be, though. Could be. Good afternoon to you. Everyone's rather cold here in Bay City, Michigan. We got traces of snow. Thank goodness it didn't bring us a lot of snow. Yeah, everything's kind of shut down here, but I will tell you the other day it seemed worse than right now, even though we got a lot. But the visibility is bad because the snow is so light, so it blows all over the road. It's hard to see. Let's see. Oh, you don't drink coffee, Crafty Math Chick. Wonder what it would be like to taste like in hot chocolate. Ooh, that might be good in hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. I used to mix hot chocolate in my coffee. That's how I started drinking coffee when I was younger. And then, yeah. So it led to my coffee addiction. Hot chocolate's good though too. So Tater Tots is it Adelaide? Hello from Adelaide. Alice in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. Is it cold there? Yeah. I don't know if it warmed up much here. I don't even know what it is with the wind chill. It's 14. It was 10. So it warmed up just a little bit. It's pretty chilly outside. It's a little cold. And the snow is so deep in parts of the yard that it was above my muck boots. So, and I wore my muck boots into the studio and they're covered in snow. And I'll show you what I dug out to put on. If I can lift my leg up high enough. See, I got my little sockers that I made a long time ago. I stick them in the drawer and then I use them because my feet are cold. But I will tell you, I really think they're cute. See, they're cute. However, walking on knitting is not real comfortable. I don't know how to make it comfortable. Like I want to make some other slippers, you know, but when you walk on it, it feels kind of weird. If I'm just sitting, it's not a big deal. But walking on it isn't the most comfortable. So maybe it's the yarn I'm using because this was, I keep getting stuck on my cord. This was Red Heart Super Saver, which I tell you not to use, but I liked it. So I used it. Yeah, that's from my broken Centro 22. I made those in my broken Centro 22. That's probably why I broke it. Let's see who else is here. We have Barb LaFont. Hello to you, Barb. Claire Noble is here. She's busy tonight. Catch up later. Thank you, Claire, for popping in and saying hi. Thank you, though. Appreciate you. Linda Klausner or Klausnitzer. I do that every time because there was like a Klausner's home furniture in Indiana where I live. So I see that and I think of Klausner's home furniture, but I think it was with a K and not a C. But it had very nice furniture, by the way. They had very, 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 very fancy bougie furniture. So very high end. So Linda, that's what it makes me think of. And that's why my brain does that every single time I see your name. Rachel Gray is here. The magnificent Rachel Gray. How are you? In Cypress, Texas. And Shauna, Southpaw Fiber Arts is here. Hello to you. Dreary and damp, California. I'm so glad you're like not down where all the fire is. I hope none of our people are in the fire zone. Oh, that's crazy. That's just crazy. It makes me so sad. Alice O'Neill. Pam Tyler's here. It's cold here. It's so cold. We have Claudia from Germany watching on the YouTubes. Just came home from a lovely Christmas market. Oh, I bet that was fun. Was it like a craft show kind of thing? I bet that was fun. I will tell you though. Oh, let me tell you a little bit about my knitting. Okay, guys. I have a knitted blanket that I started last year, probably. I don't even know when I started it. I'll have to look it up. Oh, we are going to do a giveaway at the end of it. And for my person last week, I have not mailed your thing out. It will go out with this person's stuff. I promise you. However, and we'll be doing, for anybody hopping on who hasn't been here before, we'll do the one of the starter kits or starter sets from Golden Arm Creations. So yeah, there's that. So I wanted to remind you. We won't do the YouTube giveaway. I'll do that next week. And then I think next Thursday will be the last Thursday this year because I don't think I'll do one the Thursday after Christmas. Don't believe I will. I think I will still do the Cranking for Communities, all of those. Let me look at the calendar. Hold on. Yes, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th. Sure. Christmas Eve. New Year's Eve. Should I do one New Year's Eve? Sure, why not? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if I'll do one the 30th or not. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know. 26th, though, I don't think I'll do it. So next week, we'll do another membership thing for YouTube. So anyway. So back to the knitting. So I was working on pot holders because I need some like pot holders for the house. So I did those, guys. I don't know. I dropped stitches. Why is it when you have waste yarn sometimes the stitches seem to disappear? Anybody else have that problem? I think I'm doing great and I'm crocheting along. I was able to salvage the stuff I was making. It's just for me, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, so I did that. I'm like making, and it's stuff for me. It's not for anybody else. I should be making stuff for other people, and I'm not. But I decided I wanted to knit. I had this hankering for getting my knitting out. I haven't done it in a long time. Haven't done any hand knitting at all. And so I've been working on this blanket. It's still been on my knitting needles. I'm using like circular, not circular. What are they called? They're like connected needles. I don't know what they're called. I don't even know. I should know these things. I don't know them, Nemo. I just don't. Anyways, so I pull it out and I'm like, oh, I think I remember. And I just start knitting away. Knit a whole row. I'm like, wow, that went faster than my crochet. And then I look at it and I'm like, oh, you dork. It'd been so long since I knitted that I did it backwards. So like, so then I've never undone a whole row of knitting. So I had to look it up on YouTube. So how to do it. And I was successful. I didn't drop any of my stitches on this big blanket I'm working on. So then I did one more row the right way, the correct way. And I remembered why I do love it so much. But yeah, anyways, you guys would laugh at me. I thought about like recording it because it was, and it's dark navy yarn. So it might as well be black. Trying to find the stitches to like then put them back on my needle as I was taking them off. And then the yarn wants to stick together because it's kind of like bulky, has a kind of a halo on it. I think it's the Lion Brand Respun is what it is. Some of that bulky yarn, whatever. Anyways, I spent a little time before I came to the studio doing that. Yes. So I had to retrain myself. How do you ever do that where you like work on a project, you forget what you like, totally forget? With crochet, I do it sometimes too, if it's like a special stitch, because I'm like, how do I do that? I don't ever remember. I don't know. It's frustrating. It's just frustrating. Okay, let's see who else is here. Let's see. Sandy, thank you for being here, by the way. Sandy, the PJ mommy. She is here. I want to be in my PJs today. That's what I'm feeling. It's feeling like a PJ kind of day. Let's see. Christmas markets in Germany were the best. Crafty Math Chicks. Christmas markets in Germany were the best when we were stationed there. May I ask what town you're in? I know Germany is big. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. So cool. You're in yours. I want to be in mine. You know what? I might, depending. We'll have to see. I might do some Thursdays from the house if the dogs will behave. Maybe I'll give you a tour of my messy little space. I have not, like, it's still kind of a mess in some places. I have got almost everything unpacked. I think on the office, where the office, I still have a couple boxes of things, but that might stay there. Let's see for a little bit, because I don't feel you know what I mean, to be able to do it, to get them unboxed. I'm not feeling motivated. Sandy says it's cold and rainy. Sounds like crafting kind of weather to me. Claudia from Germany says, I live in, is it Fulda? 1 hour from northeast Frankfurt. I don't think I pronounced that right. It sounds cool. I'm sure it is cool. Every place in Germany has to be cool. It just has to be, I think. Marilyn King, hello in Melbourne, Australia, in the land down under. Margot Lee says, I had a pair of knitted slippers years ago that they bothered my feet like that. I put a pair of inner soles. Oh, that's a good idea. And it seemed to help. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Just slide them in. Because I want to make some of them like that aren't like, that are slippers. Like the slipper, you know what I'm talking about. The slipper pattern. I'm going to call them granny slippers because my grandmother used to actually have crocheted pairs of them. But yeah, that's a good idea, Margot. I might have to do that. I crochet slippers near the holidays sometimes, Alice says. Southpaw Fiber says Chobani cookie dough. Oh, I haven't tried Chobani cookie dough. In a froth or too warm, it smells like you're baking chocolate chip cookies with kicking house coffee, espresso strength flavor, smartass, cheeky. Yeah, precocious and bright. Yeah, I want some bougie coffee. I want to be able to make bougie coffee at home. That's what I want to do. I don't have like a frother. I just have like a Keurig. My daughter has an espresso now, and I think doesn't that have like a frother on it or something? But then you have to get those Nespresso pods. I don't know. Pumpkin Bee says, I recommend crochet slipper Cheri because you don't step on the knitted parts. Oh, yes, of the slippers or the socks. That's what I should do. Is just crochet some and not do the knitted pattern. Because this is doubled and it just doesn't feel comfortable. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Nikita! Hello, Nikita. How are you? Okay, let's see. Oh, Megan has a question. I got a question. How many rows do you do for the knitted socks? You know what? I don't even know. I don't know. I will tell you when I first did, I think I watched a video online, Megan. So I don't know. I could take them off and count them. I'll count them afterwards and I'll let you know what I did. But I will tell you, here, let me take one off actually. I will tell you that I didn't know what I was doing when I did the cuff, and it's too tight, like for my fat leg. So I think I would do it different because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything when I made them first. So now I know a little bit more about crochet. I'm going to quickly count how many I did to the cuff, and I will tell you. Let me get a needle so I can stick it in the stitches. Alice said, I ordered a sweatshirt from 3&D and I haven't received it yet. I think the company's from Canada. They won't tell me. From 3D. From 3&D. I don't know what that is. If the company's in Canada. Oh, yeah, because of the strikey strike, maybe. Okay, I'm going to count really quick. It looks like, you know what? They're single layer. They're not double layer. But it looks like I did 96 to the cuff. They're not double layer because I did them on the 22. They never fit on my feet. It looks like 96 to the cuff. I guess they're kind of gross. I'm walking on the ground. Now they're on my hands. That's funny. So I don't know if that helps. And then with the cuff, because it's like folded over that. Hold on. 7, 8, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. 120. It's 120 rows. And then I folded the to the inside to make the cuff, if that makes sense. But I think I watched a video, but I'm not 100% sure. But I would almost think that there's got to be a video because I don't think I would have done that without watching something, I think. But 120 rows on the 22 is what these are. And they're kind of, if I wouldn't have made my crochet messed up, then I think they'd be a little bit more stretchy, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't think we ever went that far north. Oh, in Germany. And I'm not even going to read this because I won't be able to pronounce any of the words. Laura Whitaker, how are you? From dreary Boise. Boise. And we have Gamer Central 01 watching this while working on a scarf. Love it. Love it. Alice is crocheting a scarf for my assistant manager at the building I live in. I'm listening. Oh, that's awesome. It's like scarf day. Scarf day. Uh-oh, it jumped. There we go. Molly's here. Hi, Molly. How are you? I've been thinking about you. Molly is Golden Arm Creations, if you wonder. She's where I get my tags from. She is the person. Her and her hubby do that. And I think you're back. Are you back to taking orders tomorrow, Molly? Are you back online? This is where you can go to get her lovely tags. These tags. They do beautiful boxes too. I don't know if you're still shipping for the holidays yet. It's getting really close. Guys, I am so not ready for Christmas. Are you guys ready? I'm so bad. Like I'm so bad. I always wait till the last minute and I'm gonna be scrambling. But I have to tell you, I just have to give a shout out to my mother-in-law because she's amazing. She's an amazing person. Let's just say she's making our Christmas so much better. Otherwise, it wouldn't be as good. Oh, I just love her so much. Okay. So anyways, yes, go get your tags for Molly if she's back up and running. I think they took a little break. Let me see. What else? Gamer says I'm using a knitting loom, like a hand knitting loom. I still have mine. That's what I started with. When I first saw, I think I've told the story. When I first saw someone using the Addy, it was on TikTok. It was what's her name? What's her name? I can't think. All of a sudden, I'm drawing a blank. Anyways, it'll come to me. I didn't want to say I couldn't spend the money on an Addy, so I went and got a hand loom, and I bought a whole bunch of, like, I wanted to make a scrappy hat because I bought yarn to make a scrappy hat because that's just dumb. So I bought all of, what yarn did I buy? Red Heart Super Saver, tons of it, because I wanted all these different colors. So I spent all this money on this silly hat, and I'm like, I'm going to do a double layer hat on the hand loom, which it turned out okay. I mean, it turned out all right, but I spent all this because I wanted it to be different colors. So I bought all the solids to make it scrappy looking. Yeah, it was kind of a hot mess. But I'm so glad that I finally ended up getting a machine. But I did make a double layer on one of those hand looms, just like we do with the machines, exactly the same way. Took me a little bit longer though. What's her name? Polly B. It's me, Polly B, on TikTok. That's the first person that I saw using a knitting machine. I don't even know if she's still doing it. She has a craft shop. She's in New Hampshire. I don't know if her shop now. She opened up a shop. She does a lot of beads and things too. She's very crafty, kind of crazy, kind of kooky. Love her. She's funny. She's got a potty mouth, so if you don't like that, you won't like her, but she's pretty funny. But anyways, yes, I did the round loom. I haven't busted those out in a while. I think the crazy looking ones are cool. Like where it's all like you can do a blanket and it's, all crazy. I think that would be kind of fun, actually. Oh, let's see. If you're knitting socks or slippers, be really careful. Yes, yes, they are very slippery. Yes, that is absolutely true. I'm on kind of gross carpet in here, so it's all good. It is all good. But you are absolutely right, Linda. The last thing I need is like falling down and breaking a hip, right? Because I don't want to say it's a fear, but it's like, I'm getting older. I don't want to break any bones. No bone breakage. I try to be very cautious, especially now, even walking in the snow with I really love my muck boots. I use them a lot because they're kind of handy for when it's muddy or whatever. But in the snow like this, they are very slippery. There's like no traction. I'm going to have to be busting out my cleats if it keeps up being this cold. So I'm not falling on my butt. Lisa said, I think they make a Keurig with a frother now. That's what I need. I just threw my Keurig away. It's too limed up. Yes, that happens. Yeah, we had it especially bad at our old house because it was well water and it wasn't softened, and it was so bad. The minerals were so bad. The water was so hard. We have a water softener now, and my skin is so thankful. Although I have to tell you, because of the forced air, that's kind of dried me out a bit, and I've got the cracks. You know how you get cracks like in the corners of your fingers, and they hurt so bad. When I was knitting today, I'm like, I need to get, somebody mentioned at my event on Saturday that I need like the working man's friend hand. I don't know, something like that. I need to look it up, but they said it works really good. So I don't know, working man. I think working man hand lotion. I don't know what it's called. Maybe you guys can know and you can help me out. Let's see here. Lisa says, or Lisa was the one that said that she had the limed up. Yeah, very limey. Yeah, I was using me some CLR all the time at the other house because it would plug up. It even plugged. the lime, well, I guess the scale at our other house, I think the hot water heater got like all messed up, and it was brand like pretty much new. And then one of the toilets even got like to where it wasn't flushing properly because of the scale buildup, which is insane. Oh, it's a site like Facebook. Gotcha, Alice. Oh, that, while I remember, because otherwise I'll forget, because my brain is like on hiatus right now. It usually is anyways, but okay. So I think it's called Todo. No. Todo. No. Tada. No. I want to say, okay, this app, guys. Is it Todo? I think it's Todo. 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 TEHDOOO. Have any of you guys used this? Is it just me that just finding out about this? It looks like, I don't know if I can show it. How do you say it? See, you see I have a Fox News app. Don't look at that. Let's see. TEDOOO. Let's see. Anyway, I did a group in there, but I'm like checking this out. They send you like patterns. If you guys haven't, like, I might not, I should have, maybe this has been around for a while and I'm just now finding out about it, but it seems pretty awesome. They have like a whole community. There's all different things. There's like shopping like Etsy. You can pay to sell, and there's not, I don't know if you can see it. You can pay to sell like Etsy, and there's no fees if you like buy the pro or whatever. But I'm just kind of checking it out, and it like is a combination of like social media, Etsy, and Pinterest. And I'm really kind of liking it. I'm kind of digging it. And I've only played around with it a little bit, but they have like crochet, embroidery. They have, like SVGs for people that do that. So it's like every kind of craft that you can think of on here. See, I don't know. Okay. It might have been around for a while and I don't even know, but you can kind of see it. So has anybody used this at all? Are you on it? And if you're on it, I need to find you somehow. Can we like find each other? I don't even know. But yes, it looks like a combo. It has your feed, which is just like a social media feed, kind of. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Like, here's a pretty blanket somebody did. See, here's somebody. Cute, cute, cute. So they have that, and then there's shopping, and then you can pick what you want, which is just like Etsy kind of. And then you have visions. You can bring your crafty vision to life. So that's kind of interesting. And then there's the chat version, and then inspiration. It looks really cool. I don't know. It looks cool. So I could invite you guys if you haven't. I don't know. Anyways, it looks neat. So I don't know. Working hands. O'Keefe's working hands. It isn't like the working man's friend. That's funny. Sandy told me. O'Keefe's working hands. Does it actually work, guys? Does it work? Does it work? Okay. Let me see. Let me go back. Why does it jump like that? Use a hot glue gun to put dabs of glue. Oh, that's a good idea. Gives you little grippies on the bottoms of your slippers. Plus, it's fun to put hot glue on stuff. Thinking about making knitted socks that are like leg warmers. Yes, I think, I think that's a great idea. The other thing that I was thinking as I was sitting here pulling these things on my feet, I think I made them on the 22. I think the 32 pin, not 30 pin, 32 pin would be really good for, I don't know how big of a tube. I don't know, but I think that might work better. I was thinking about it, like for leg warmers. And maybe like slouchy socks, because these are kind of snug. If you have really big feet, I think they'd feel a little tight. If you're wearing, my shirt just came unbuttoned. That's not good. Button that back up. Not that you're going to see anything interesting, because it's not really. But anyway, okay. Let's see. Alice O'Neill, be careful ordering from those sites. It's my 3 hoodies. Yeah. Tomorrow, Molly says yes. Tomorrow you can start ordering tags and things again from Golden Arm Creations. So do that if you need some. Get them. Crafty Math Chick. This sounds like a great idea because then you probably wouldn't melt your socks. Because I'm thinking hot glue might melt the acrylic. Maybe. Puffy paint can work on the bottoms of socks too. I want to get puffy paint. I think that'd be okay. I'm in this mood, guys. I'm in the mood to go buy like all the craft supplies because it all sounds fun right now. Talk me off the cliff. Not walk me off the cliff. Here, let me have some more coffee. I promise there's nothing in it but coffee. I promise. I ordered it from Facebook on these sites. On my site? On whose site? I don't know. Gamer says, thanks for telling me about the tags. I'm going to start selling hats on Etsy. Yes, get them from Molly. Please, 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 because they are awesome. And I can show you, like I don't have all of mine here, but because I have some at home. Let me show you. Actually, they're up here. Because I want to show you the cute little hearts. Because we all think about getting, because you can get customs. But I even love, because I use these. Okay, Cheri. Maybe I can show you. I don't know. I keep grabbing the wrong stuff. I should have brought I have colored ones too. I have I think I have some left in here. They're just really cute. Like even the little hearts are cute, guys. So even if you don't want to do, like you can do, and she can customize them. And even if you want just like a few custom to see if you like them, you can totally do that. You don't have to like order a ton, which is really nice. If you're trying to figure out what you want to do, like what looks best. I really, really like them. And then I like the wooden buttons too. Those are nice as well. So you can get those from Molly from Golden Arm Creations. Okay, let me go back. Let's see. My scarf is going to be ivory and then white and then ivory. Oh, I love that. I like that. I like the like monochromatic kind of, is that what that would be called? I think. Working man's hand cream. I used to use that when Alice was trying to tell me. That or Vaseline. I didn't think about Vaseline. I need something because it's like bad. I've kind of not had it this bad before. Mr. Darren gets it. He gets it like every winter. And a lot of it has to do with like working at the foundry. It like sucks the moisture out of your hands being around all that dirt and stuff. Megan says, Cheri, I want to send you a goodie box for Christmas and I'll send you some of the handmade. Oh, that'd be awesome. I'll have to give you my new address, Megan. I'll do that after. Send me a message to remind me. And I need to get a P.O. box. Probably. That's on my list for the new year. I'll get there. Pam says, I've been on, is it To-Do? Is it Tato? How do you say it? Why do they have to make things hard for me? I cannot. So it's been around for a while. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. I was on, where did I see it? I was on Instagram. One of the embroidery ladies that I follow, she mentioned it and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting. So I hopped over there and I'm like, this is kind of cool. I'd never looked at it before. I'd never actually even heard of it before. Len, the cranky crafter, or the crafty cranker. Len, the crafty cranker, is in the house. Hello, Len. How are you? Yes, please. Thank you for saying that. Appreciate it. Alice O'Neill. Yeah, I'm not affiliated with any stores on Facebook. No, the only thing that I have some affiliate links for like the knitter, the Cato knitter, and some other affiliate links, but it wouldn't be unless it's, and I don't think she's talking about my merch shop, because that shouldn't, like, I don't have, like, if you order it, they do it directly, but I wonder if that's it. But not 3D. I'm not sure. Cheri Chase. Can we get her link for the tags, please? Thank you. Oh, yeah. Golden Arm Creations. Can we put a link in the pretty pleases? I don't know. I can probably put it in there. Actually, I can do it. I could probably do it. Yes, I have not ordered. I've got to update something on my site. Oh, you beat me to it. I was going to do it. You beat me to it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. So, and it says no orders will be taken until the 13th due to holiday shipping schedules and current customers. Thank you for understanding. They have such beautiful, like the phone holders. I love them, Molly. They are so pretty. You guys have to check it out. goldenarmcreations.com, and they have the keepsake boxes that are so pretty, and then the tags that are amazing. All right, let's see here. Amazing. Yeah, you beat me. Yes, thank you. T-do. Is it T and then do? T-do? That sounds more like it. That makes sense. T-do. Makes sense. I think. Alice O'Neill says, I used to work with heating lamps to keep the items warm so I could put the clips into the goggles with heating lamps. I'm not sure, Alice. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what she's talking about. I don't know. So, okay. So, I'm not sure. So I wanted to ask how many people have used, raise your hand or put a picture or whatever. Have you used cotton in your machines? Cotton yarn at all? And how did you feel about it? Because that's what I'm making the hot pads out of. And it's actually pretty, I mean, it does pretty well. I can remember early on, I used to tell everybody, do not use cotton in your machines because it has no stretch. However, it seems to, now I'm using the 46 pin to do it and not the 48. But I do know when I made like the towel holders, I did those on a 22 pin Centro and seemed to work really well. Yeah, you'll have to. Did it, Megan? Because I was going to ask do you know what brand you used? Rachel says, yes, I use Line Brand 24/7 cotton and made a little pouch. And that's what I've mainly used, 24/7 cotton. And then I used that kind of inexpensive, like Temu yarn that did all right. Is it 100% cotton or a mix? 100%. Like the 24/7 is 100%. The other cotton's 100%. And the stuff that I used from Temu that was like, because they had sent me a whole bunch of yarn, was like almost separating. So I did have a couple snags when I was doing it, but it seemed to do okay as long as I was careful with my tension. And I'll tell you, you guys will laugh at me. So here I am with all this stuff, right? All the things, all the machines. See, I have all the things, right? Machines back there. This is me at my house. I have my 46 pin at my house. That's it. I almost have no yarn, which just infuriates me because I moved it all here. And then I have these like inspiration moments and I'm like, oh, I want to try. I don't have any freaking yarn. So anyways, so that happened. Well, then I went to make these pot holders because we need some really bad. I only have a few. I threw out all of ours at our house because they were gross, because the kids use them to like put their food underneath and they like, eat and then they spill. And then I try to wash them and then they don't clean very well. And you can't like buy really good pot holders at the store. They're like cheap and inexpensive, inexpensive and cheap is the same thing. They're just crap, right? So, so I wanted to make some like 4-layer, so double, like how we would do a beanie, a double layer. So I was playing around with how I wanted to do that. I ended up, I think the best way that I found was to do, I originally wanted to do like one tube, fold it in on itself and just finish it off on both. And then I couldn't, it was a mess. So I ended up just doing 2 tubes, putting them inside of each other and then crocheting them off. However, I have a machine at home. I had one, I only had one clamp. So I have a machine and one clamp. Somehow I didn't get the other clamp home. I don't know how that happened. I think it was my extra clamp that I had when I was going around testing tables for my workshops. I just kept it in my purse because when I would go to check out like facilities or places, I would see how their tables were and if the clamps would work on them, because the Addy clamps don't work on everything. And if I want to do a workshop someplace, and yeah. So anyways, I had one clamp. So there I am, and I have no tension guide. Sean will laugh at this. I'm like, how can I make one? I can't make anything. I don't have my tension guide. I've gotten so used to using them that I'm like, I don't have my tension guide. I only have one clamp. I got to hand tension this thing. I just felt like I was, a mechanic that didn't have all the tools. And here I am with my studio. I don't know. It's just funny because I got to make sure I've got my pile out in the other room. You can't see it, of the yarn I want to take home and all of the other items that I want to take home. So I'm going to sneeze. So I'm not without them. Because if I should get snowed in and I don't have enough yarn, I'm going to be one pissed off person, because that almost happened. Yes. Sandy, so when inspiration hits, you have to go shopping at the studio. That's true. As long as I can get here. Because I thought, I got to be honest, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to come to the studio today. And I probably wouldn't have. I would have just done the live from home, except for I needed freaking yarn. I needed yarn, and I have to work on another video that I'm doing. So, yeah, but anyway, so I just thought it was kind of funny because there I am having to hold my machine to the table, and I've got one clamp. It's just hilarious. I should have taken a picture. Because you'd think that I would have like all the stuff. No, I've got, yeah, it's just funny. Funny. Okay. Let's see. I'm missing all the things. Sarah says, I'm here. Had parent-teacher conference. When I have parent-teacher conference, I just go in the other room because I just had conference with myself. The kids are not doing good. They will not listen to the teacher. What are you going to do about that? I don't know, because it's me. Actually, they've been doing really well. Our first couple days back to doing full school was not great. I needed a parent-teacher. I needed a teacher in service. Like go to the other room and make the kids go to their bedrooms. Let's see. Shauna says, not yet. Debating using I love this cotton, respun cotton blend, or bougie Queensland collection. Yeah, the 24/7 cotton, it works. Actually, hold on. Let me show you. I'm going to go grab something. Don't go anywhere. Got a few more minutes and we'll do the giveaway. Hold on. If you have questions, just put them in the comments. I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something. Oh, okay. See, I wanted to show you. See, this is one I did a long time ago that I knew was here, but this isn't double. This is just a square, because I was working on like how many rows for squares on each of the machines or whatever, which I never put anywhere. But anyways, this is 24/7 cotton. It does really, really good in the machine. It really does. And I've used it in my Z machine, in the Addies, and then also in the 32 pin, and it all seems to do really good. And it's really soft. I mean, it's really nice. It's really nice, I think. No, I lied. It's not 24/7 cotton. I lied. I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. 24/7 cotton is it's not as soft. So this is the Hobby Lobby cotton. I lied. This is the one that does really well. Now, I love this yarn brand that's acrylic does not do great, but the cotton does really well. And I've used several different colors of it too. So yeah. So anyways, I was just thinking about some projects with cotton, and I was curious if you all have used it. I've also used the bamboo blends. Those seem to be really good. And they make, like, if you want to do a beanie that's real lightweight, if you're in a place that's warm and you want to do a hat that's not heavy, but you want like a beanie, do bamboo. The only thing is it snags really easy, because that is something with the softer the yarn, sometimes the easier it snags. But because I made a beanie for my granddaughter that was with the Trubu, I believe, and it made a really, really, really nice hat. But I think she snagged it up. So can't stop the kids from snagging the hats. Just can't do it. Yeah, I love, you did, Megan. See, that's what I wonder why. Because this seemed to do really good for me. See, it's the machines. They're all different. So I'm telling you something that might not work for your machine. Let's see. Sandra Garcia, hello to you. You're not late. I had lunch with my machine knitting group. Oh, I hope everyone's having a great day. That sounds like fun. I want to have lunch with my machine. Well, we're having coffee. You all, we're our machine knitting group. Suzanne said, I love this cotton, and I could only get about 30 rounds on the Centro 40 before it stopped, before breaking a needle. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so are you doing really lightweight tension? Because I've not had a problem. But I think about it, and I do hand tension it when I use it. I don't know that I've used it with Shauna's tension guide either. I'll have to try it. No, I know that I did. Anyways, I'm just thinking about some projects, and I was curious how many of you have had issues or if you've had success. I made a few beanies for my daughter, inspired by your videos. I am an absolute beginner, and she loves it so much. Wanted to say, oh, you are so welcome. Thank you. I am not sure how to say your name, though. But thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. I'm just glad. I want everybody to make stuff with the machines. I just think it's so much fun. All right. Yeah, how could I? Oh, Peggy knows. She's on it already. Yes, you can already, guys. If you want to go ahead and put hashtag goodies in there, you can go ahead and do that. Like Peggy. Peggy's on it. Too sick to watch. If I win, let me know. I will certainly let you know. Cheri, do your children do the knitting machine? They have. They don't do a lot of it now, though, but they have. In the beginning, my boys, I think everybody made stuff on them. And now they're just like, whatever. What's she doing now? One of my daughters is multiple of them are extremely crafty, but the one of them that lives with us still is very, very crafty. She makes all kinds of stuff. But yeah, you would think that more of them would, but no, they don't. But in the beginning they did. And I always say any kids could do it, because my kids did when they were younger, and they, had no problem. The boys especially loved it, really, making their own hats. They thought it was a lot of fun. Lisa, I did for one of them. I know that I did when I was working some stuff up. But for the pot holders tubes that I just did, I did not, because I didn't have my tension guide with me. So I will let you know. I will test some stuff out, and I will let you know how it goes, because I'm taking some stuff home so that I have it at home when I'm working on stuff when I'm not here. Sandy, you're funny. You are funny. Sandy thinks I should do stand-up. Maybe I should. I would always have to resort to the dirty jokes, though, which wouldn't be good. Go for the cheap laugh. Let's see. We need to get together and have a Zoom and a lunch. Yes, we do. We need to do that. I promise it will happen. Kim, how are you? Talking about pot holders, I've been making them with cotton loops on a metal loom. Like I used to when I was, oh, that's cool. Awesome. I love that, on a metal loom. That's really cool. Okay. Everybody's getting the goodies in there. Good. I'm glad. My kids aren't allowed to touch my toys. Well, I hate to say it, Sandy. I kind of have gotten that way now. I'm like, even Mr. Bant wants to do stuff. Well, and he's really, because he helps me out at the workshops and things. But if I have yarn that's acting up and we're doing a video and he wants to crank, I'm like, no, you cannot. You cannot crank, because I have to pay attention to the yarn, and you won't know if it's going to mess up, and I will know if it's going to mess up. So it's funny. Like, I only trust him to a certain point, and he's actually gotten really good about at the event last weekend. He was casting stuff off. He was tying in more yarn, switching colors, doing all kinds of stuff. I was really proud of him, actually. He did really well. And I think he enjoyed it. It was interesting. The guys were really kind of into it. And see, they just, yeah, they if they give it a shot, I think that, it's just as much fun for them as it is for us. Cheri Chase says, I love my tensioner from Southpaw. Yes, it is amazing. So when I didn't have mine at home, you can see I was like in tears. Okay, guys. So I think we are going to go ahead. I know it's a little early, but I think we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway. I don't know if any of you, did I miss any questions? I don't know if I did. How do I enter? Oh, just put hashtag goodies, Gamer Central 01 in the comments. Hashtag goodies, just like that. And then we'll get you entered in to win. And it doesn't matter where you're located. I will tell you, though, those of you in Canada, I think stuff is sitting because I think you're still, you're still in that, like, whatever. I can't even talk. What is wrong with me today? There's still, Canada Post is still on strike, I believe. Last I heard. Is that true? I think so. So make sure there. Did Gamer got it? Gamer Central got it. Good. Yep, we are in holding pattern. See, that sucks. That sucks. All right. Well, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead. Give me a minute here. We'll get it switched over. I have to share my screen. And then we'll do the giveaway. And I promise whoever wins this, that is the wrong one. I look very nice. It's kind of large there, but no, that's not it. I will get your goodies shipped out. I was waiting on something to mail the last one out. So they will be going out soon. Unless you're in Canada, then I'll probably hold on to it until, but still enter. Still enter. Okay, let me go ahead and do the collecting. Did everybody get their name in the pot? Okay, here we go. Let's see, we got 26. Does that sound about right? I don't even know how many people we have on here. 40. See, it only shows there must not be a lot of people on Facebook. Because, like, let's see, we have Kim's on Facebook, Dawn's on Facebook. Kim and Dawn. It only shows 4. Peggy's on Facebook. We're not getting, Facebook is not helping me lately. Plus, did you guys see, I thought something was wrong with I was trying to upload a story yesterday to share my snow yesterday when I was walking out to, I don't know what was up with Facebook yesterday, but something was up. That and Instagram. Yeah, USPS won't even, what does it say, Shauna? Won't even take the package we have going. Yeah, that's it. Like, pirate ship won't even, they won't, you have to like pick another sender. You can't even do it. It's really bad that I haven't put up my Christmas tree because I worry that my animals would tear it down. No, I understand that though. Okay, so we have 27. I'm going to go ahead and do it. You guys ready? Here we go. Let's see who's going to win. I'm going to click it. Last chance. Here we go. Let's see who wins. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Margot! Yay! Margot Lee is the winner today. Yay, Margot. Congratulations to you. Yay. I love it. So, Margot, you probably, if I have your address, I probably don't have it anymore. If you could send me a message to Cheri@hoopandhome.com, I will get it sent out to you pronto. Let me close that out. Yay. I'm so excited. Margot is the winner. Winner, chicken dinner. All right, guys. So I don't think I have, what else was I was going to tell you something else though. What was I going to tell you? We'll still do Monday. Cranking for Community again on Monday. I don't know. If you're in that app, I want other people in there. I want to see what it's like. So I don't know how we can connect. I don't know if that's a thing. But if you are and you know how, I'll check it out. We'll maybe put a link in the group too, because I want to play around with that. All right, let's see. Nikita says a worldwide disturbance on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp even. Oh, that's it. See, okay, so it wasn't me being crazy. It just wasn't working. Banks too. Eek, that's kind of scary. All right, guys. Well, I think I am, I'm going to head out. I'm not actually heading out. I have some things I got to get done, but so you know what I always say? You know what I say? You gotta stay cranky, guys. Please stay cranky and go make something and share it in the group if you're making it. Even if it's not, it doesn't have to just be machine knitted, if you're crocheting, if you're hand knitting, if you're doing other things and you want to take a picture and you want to share it with us, do it in the CranKnit community there on Facebook. I'd love to see it. So it'll maybe help everybody get inspired for these last few days before the Christmas holiday. So you all have a great one. Thank you for being here. I wanted the crafty math chick. Thank you so much for your support, all of you. I really appreciate it. I will see you hopefully on Monday, 3 p.m. right back here, same place, same channel. Hope to see you then. Y'all have a good one. See ya. Bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here, Sandy. Bye.